locking up.
That's it. Well, bottom end is back out of the MR2. Can you believe how much abuse that thing went through?
A lot.
A lot, dude. Built that at the Colorado shop.
Yep, long time ago.
And it hasn't had to come all the way out of the car except for fixing the transmission.
Yeah, and head stuff.
But other than that,
yeah,
the bottom end has been a trooper. Multiple passes on this thing. And I am very proud of that bottom end right there. But the sleeves are a little scuffed up. She's starting to see some wear, but really couldn't ask for more.
Yeah,
multiple 8-second passes.
sure. Yeah.
Freaking the 830. Freaking flying.
We just went at 7.
Yeah, now it's time for a new bottom end, which we are getting assembled right now. So it's still probably going to be a week or 2 out. Not going to be 100% sure on the ETA on that, but hopefully just as soon as possible we can get the new bottom end assembled, get a new engine back together, and we have some new turbo goodies on the way soon. You guys will see. That stuff's not here yet, but it's coming. So hopefully when version 2 goes back together, she's going to be pretty spicy.
We're praying. We're going to try, that's for sure.
But I mean, to think this all started with your idea, dude. The twins over there. Brent was always curious what 2 could do on a Honda motor.
It made sense, so.
And back when I had the MR2, I remember sending you the picture when it was sitting at the OG house, and I just rested the 2 in the engine bay, and I'm like, dude, I think they'll fit.
Yeah.
And we ended up trying it.
It was awesome.
And it worked for sure.
Yeah, and like you said, someday we may be able to go back to it. Well, we really want to get that 7 out the way, so.
Yep. You know, I wasn't gonna push for a 7.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that, but with that last pass and how close it shows to be, like the time slip shows that we can do it with some more power out the back.
Yep.
So I think it's time. Dude.
Yeah. We gotta try.
Yep. So MR2 will be down for a little bit, but new goodies are on the way. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and get the MR2 pulled out of here, and we have some things to do to the S14 because we heard it. I saw the thrust washers were a little squished. And Brent took a look at those too. It's either from needing a clutch stop or maybe the pressure plate's a little too stiff heavy on our
one of the two
custom clutch there. But we're gonna get that thing pulled in here real quick. We just got the MR2 back on the ground and rolling. Got the engine out for right now, and we'll have updates on this thing as soon as they come. All right, we need updates on your home.
It's coming along real nice. It's gonna be a very elegant place to live.
I heard you making some noise over here.
It's your imagination.
The air compressor's going, dude.
Yeah, the air compressor is up and running. Got the light in there installed. The outlets are hot.
Really good.
So, yeah, dude, we're coming along good.
Got the outlets right up there, 220 and then a couple regular ones.
And that guy in there just verifies your plugs, so we're good to go. So now we're just waiting on the little auto bleeder deal for the air compressor to come in. That's why I put the 110 there, so we can plug that in and it'll just hopefully get rid of any water that builds up in the tank. It'll do it automatically. So that'll be nice.
You're saying we probably need to get a couple vents in here because it might get toasted?
Yeah, we need a couple vents for fresh air to come in here. Because even just, I mean, that's longer than it'll ever have to run going from 0 to full, but it was still getting a little toasty. So.
Yeah, especially when you're sleeping in here at night, you want the fresh air.
I want the fresh air and I don't want to overheat, you know, so got to kind of balance that out.
Just got the wiring running along the side of the shop right there. Dug a little channel out for the PVC, so we'll fill that back in. Wyatt freaking killed it on this thing. Got the neighbor's chickens. Can't get too close or they get scared. But they're always up here on the fence line. So we got the air compressor running right now. We're just walking to the edges of the property to see how loud she is. It's really not too bad.
Behind you.
Oh, we got a little crane behind, a little birdie behind us. Oh, what's up, buddy? Got a nature documentary this video, guys. Well, I'm pretty close to the neighbor's house, not all the way there, but I cannot hear the air compressor pretty much at all. I can barely hear it in the distance, but the neighbors are definitely not going to be able to hear that from inside their house, and they're still a little ways over there, so not bad at all. If you want, Brent, we can get you a shed too. You could live right next door.
Yeah, dude.
Right, I mean, need plenty of air to pump up my mattress.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be sweet.
Have some neighbors move in, that'd be sweet. We get a whole little condominium of freaking condominium, isn't that what they're called?
Sure.
I've never heard that word in my life.
Alright, you know what? An apartment house, office building, or multi-unit complex. The units are individually owned. Told you. It's exactly what it would be.
I guess that's what it would be.
Condominium.
Screw you guys.
Or condos.
Thinking I'm an idiot. Ugh.
Should have said, screw you guys, I'm going home,
Screw you
and
guys,
slam the
I'm going
doors.
home.
You got the lock.
Lock him in there. Lube up our new thrusts real quick.
With old engine oil.
Alright, you know, this engine isn't expected to last long after this. We are on the hunt for a new J32 for the S14.
This is a little patchy patch.
Luckily, they're a dime a dozen. So,
Luckily.
yeah, you can find them for a couple $100. We just got to find a couple spares because this crank is not going to last forever, but we can probably get some more rips out of her. So, this one we're rebuilding for a good time.
Not a long time.
Not a long time. Oh, yep.
Nice and tight.
I mean, they still go pretty tight, so we might get some life out of it.
I'm sure you will. I've seen worse.
It'll ride until it doesn't.
Yep.
We need a little tappy tap. Alright, oh yeah, there we go. Slide it in.
Slide it in, slide it in.
And there we go. We got some new thrusts in there.
Sweet.
Got some oil on our bearing right here on our main cap.
You got that going the right way?
Yes, sir.
Sick.
Well, we just got to tighten these two bolts and get the pan and starter back on, and we can try it again. Put oil in it. Alright, oil pan is back on, starter is on. Just got to get the oil drains on there, off the turbos, put oil in it, and she should be good to go. Alright, the 240 is all put back together. The reason it squished a thrust washer was either because we have too much pressure on our custom clutch, or we need to make a clutch stop because the pedal is overextending the throwout bearing and it's just pushing into the backside of that clutch really hard and putting a lot of unnecessary strain on that thrust washer. A really common thing to do when you put a twin disc in a car is to make a clutch stop so you don't overextend the fins on there. So what we ended up doing is we made a quick little custom clutch stop, and that will hopefully fix our issue, because if this doesn't fix the issue, then that means there's too much pressure on it, but I don't think that's the issue. I think this is our problem solver right there. So Wyatt just drilled a hole and ran a nut through there with a bolt, and the pedal bottoms out on it.
Yeah.
And so now we won't overextend our clutch.
Right.
He set it right to where when the clutch is fully pressed down, that's just enough to fully disengage everything and the tires stop. And it actually happens pretty early. So that's why we think this was the issue, because
There's like an extra 2 inches of throw.
Yeah, there was a
on it.
lot of extra throw when the clutch was already disengaged. So got a clutch stop on there, and hopefully the wear on the inside of the crank isn't too bad. We're just gonna roll with it. The engine sounds happy and healthy right now, but you know, there's no guarantee it's gonna last forever. But
It's all good.
that's all done. Everything's put back together, and I think me and Brent here are gonna go take her for a cruise.
Heck yeah.
Maybe go see Faster Proms, see Jeremy while he's down here.
Sounds awesome.
I mean, that's a 30-minute drive, so I mean, if
Yeah.
it makes that, then it's a good sign, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It's got an alternator now, so hopefully the belt stays on it.
yeah, I don't know if we showed the alternator. I think we did, but Wyatt's custom alternator fab right there.
It's a little janky, but it should ride.
Yeah, she ain't the prettiest, but you know, it charges the battery. We're still gonna need to bring the jumper cables just in case, because you know, I can't go anywhere without my jumper cables.
Never.
And yeah, we'll see how she goes.
Yeah.
But also, Brent will have his laptop in there, and he can tune on it a little bit as we go.
Well, sure can.
And she's not making much boost right now, so we were also thinking about maybe just drilling a little baby hole right there, turn her up some,
There we go.
and have a good time.
Give her the beans. Just don't blow it up, because I'm not coming to get you.
No, you're gonna be on call. If you hear from us, then we need your assistance.
All right, Kyle, don't forget to bring your keys with you for your truck. Bring them with you.
You want me to have my keys?
Yes.
Why?
Because then I can't get in your truck.
Here's your keys.
Damn it. Barely enough, but just right.
Just enough.
Yep.
Well, I think she's ready for a drive.
I think so.
You can definitely see how rich it is on startup.
Yep, we can clean that up.
Yep. So, yeah, that didn't work. Gotta call Wyatt. We're gonna need to push this thing out of the way.
Does it totally move? Is the engine clicky, clicky? It'll still run, dude. Need to take it back.
So I gotta get it back?
Yeah. Clutch isn't working?
Nope.
Roll it a little.
Well, definitely would have not made it to Jeremy's.
We tried.
We're gonna just take the red MR2.
Yeah. Felt like you found a gear.
Got it in second.
Well, just start in gear.
Well, guys, what was that? 5 minutes? That's all she wrote. Back to the drawing board.
The thrust didn't quite work.
We're gonna see if we make it back in second gear. I'm just gonna start it in gear.
Come on, baby.
I just don't know how we're gonna come to stops.
Any day breaking cars with you is a good day, bro.
Man, I thought we had it, dude.
I did too. I figured it'd last a little while. I've seen kind of worse.
There's no way I'm making this.
There was no cars right now.
I can't get it in gear though. The issue.
Just fucking shut it off and start it real fast. Yep, go.
Nah, there's cars coming this way.
Dang it. Oh, great.
She's done. Right?
She's locking up.
Yep, that's
She's
it.
locking up.
That's it.
She's locked. The thrust is rolled. That's what you don't want, is the thrust to roll. And it goes from the top position to the bottom position, and then the engine can't spin past it.
Well,
It's an adventure.
here we are. Good thing I gave Wyatt the keys.
Good thing.
I didn't last long.
She done, dude.
Poor car, dude.
Thought we had it.
Tough break on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if we just put a new motor in. I'm worried if it might happen again, or if it's just that thrust was
I think it's the crank.
just scored that
'Cause
crank up too much. And
The first time it ran for a while, we did the whole burnout thing with it, and we drove it around town a little bit, and it was fine.
yeah,
I
and
think this time, the crank, no lie, it was pretty messed up. It had a couple of big grooves in it.
yeah, I'm not too surprised.
So,
I
like,
thought we'd go a little farther
yeah,
than that, though.
we were gonna send it and see what it did, but it's no surprise that it broke. So,
I thought it lasted a little longer.
I did too, to be honest.
But whatever. Not this time.
Oh well.
So yeah, we're gonna flat tow her home.
Yep. Just pull us on back.
Be the fastest this thing's ever gone.
Yeah, I'll just leave you here because, dude, we got like a 6 foot gap between me and the truck. This is sketch.
If it ain't sketch, it ain't fun.
Freaking thing. Come on.
Come on.
Thought we
Come
were
on.
chilling. Yeah, definitely would have not made it to Clearwater.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No.
Guess it's a good thing we tried to go get gas.
That was.
That would have been like right on. That would have been like right on the highway.
We'll never know.
All we know is it's done for right now. Well, unfortunately, it is that time.
Is that time?
Brent has to go back to Colorado, so getting ready to take him to the airport and drop him
Excited about
off.
the snow, man.
You are excited, or you're
No,
not?
I'm not.
Yeah, it's still
There's like 3 feet there.
still a lot of snow back
Yeah.
home.
Oh well.
So hopefully,
I'll be back.
yeah,
It'll be fun.
yeah. Brent will be back soon because we got some events and stuff coming up. So
Lots of stuff.
be back probably around the end of the month or early April.
Yeah.
Freedom 500 coming up and everything. So
Yep.
they're gonna
Wish
be back
us
in
all
town.
luck with the Freedom 500.
Yeah,
I need to try to win that. So
yeah, I'm excited.
I'm too.
And from what I heard, we're gonna finally have a housewarming party here at the new place. I think we're gonna,
Finally.
you know, have a little get together while everyone's down.
Yep.
It's gonna be a blast.
That'll be a perfect
but
time.
Let's get you to the airport real quick.
Time to go.
Time to leave already.
I know. Happened too fast.
Yeah.
here and gone. But that was really fun though. It's an awesome weekend.
It was a fun weekend.
Yeah, for sure. We broke a couple cars. We went drag racing.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Success.
Well,
it's
we'll
cool.
be seeing you soon.
Yep, see you soon.
Love you, dog. Have a safe
Love you
flight.
too. And yeah, all right, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna grab my Coke.
Yeah,
all
can't
right.
forget that.
Yep, love you, dog.
So I just got Brent dropped off at the airport, and Wyatt got the 240 back up on the lift to see how bad the damage is. And that thrust washer is definitely a little wore out. It's right over here. And it's actually not terrible, but it's definitely squished, and it was, you know, on its way out real quick. It's actually not as bad as the one that came out though.
Yeah.
And it looks like the flywheel's definitely rubbing on something pretty good.
It's not as bad, but that groove that in the crank we were worried about definitely got into this. You can kind of see it there in the middle. Probably won't see it on camera, but
Yeah, no, it's
no
pretty
bueno.
squished.
Yeah, but not as bad as the last one was.
But if you look at the flywheel, there's a lot of marks on it because it's rubbing on something. Definitely grinding on something. That does not sound good.
you gotta
yeah,
have that on them big jobs.
She needs to come back apart. This
Yeah.
freaking car.
Always something.
Freaking experimental projects.
Right. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We're gonna hunt down a new engine for it, and then just when it's all apart, take another look at that adapter plate and kind of see if there's something that's not quite in tolerance there or something. I don't know, or if something got stuck in there. It's an extremely tight fit to the flywheel, to the adapter plate. So when we have it all apart, kind of take another look at that and see what's going on with it.
Yep. Who knows, dude? Freaking 240. Steering's all out of whack. Motor and tranny don't want to cooperate together.
Hey, steering's.
I mean, it works, but it's not ideal. This whole car is just, you know, an experiment.
Yep.
And it did do a burnout, so we did make that happen, but
Yeah.
we should have just put an LS in this thing.
It
That was
did
the original plan. But we wanted to make it unique
Yeah.
and something no one's ever done. But yeah, we'll get it sorted and kind of move on from there. But unfortunately, that's going to do it for this video, guys. We were hoping to have a lot more fun with Brent and go rip this thing, put a rowdy two-step on it, but that's going to have to be for another day.
Yes.
So right now, we got to fix it.
R.I.P. big guy.
Yep. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Unbutton my shirt. It just makes you feel cool. Remember that time we went and played with clay milking? Yeah.